All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to build the Learn Tech section. Okay, so right below section here, I want you to return twice, and we're going to make a section with an ID of Learn Tech. Okay, and I'm going to close that. And let me scroll down here so we can see it. And I'm going to hit Control S to save. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to type in a center tag. So we're going to make a heading 1 first, an H1. Okay, why did it do that? That was weird. Okay, let's try this again. H1, there we go. And I'm going to give the H1 a class of H1 LT. H1 Learn Tech. Nice. So we're going to put Learn Tech. I'm going to right click open in the browser just so you can see what we did. And there it is, Learn Tech. Okay. Now, after that, I'm going to return twice. I'm going to make a div with a class of Learn Tech now. And then we'll close that div and return and tab in and save, of course. And then I'm going to give it an image with the source of image learn tech now.jpg. Okay. And then we're going to do center H2 whoop. Now if you goofed like I did, you just hit Control Z and that will undo what you did. Okay. I'm going to do learn tech now and then hit the end key and return, and we're going to do center, and we'll do an H6 daily video series covering tech topics. Okay, and then I'll hit end and return, and we're going to give this a center with button. Watch now. Okay, I'm going to right click open in the browser so you can see what we did here. And there you go. So we got Learn Tech here, Learn Tech now. And then I would link to that page if I had a link to put on there. Okay, so I'll close that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do this 2 more times. So we're going to grab the div Learn Tech now. We're going to right click and hit copy. Whoop, I hit the wrong button. There we go. I hit Control Z to undo that. I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to return twice, paste, return twice, and then paste. Then Control S to save. This one is going to be Learn Tech Podcast. And I'm going to change this to Learn Tech Podcast. There we go. Instead of Learn Tech now, it's Learn Tech Podcast. Daily podcast series. Listen now. Okay, and then this one is going to be Learn Tech Blog. This one I kind of gave it a weird name, which it's Tech Tips Blog. So we're going to just go with that. Blog. And then instead of Learn Tech now, it's Tech Tips Blog. Which is fine, because we're just learning how to do this. So, daily blog. Covering tech topics, and then read now. I'm going to save that, right click open in the browser, so we can go over what we did here in the CSS, and with the structure, how we built it. So, what we did was we made a section called Learn Tech. We put an H1 inside of that section. And then inside of the div class, inside of the div with the class of Learn Tech now, that's where we gave it the position, the width and the height, and the background color and all that. And then we put an image inside of there. And then, what's this one? H2, H6, and a button. So the reason why we put center is that way you don't have to style it with CSS. You can literally build everything you want in HTML with basic formatting. Using center is okay. I've used that a lot. That's just a quick formatting tool you can use in HTML. So, like I said, HTML is basically the structure of the site. So you want to lay it out and make it easy for the developer. If you're just building a structure and then you hand it off to someone, you want to make it as easy as possible. So, and then we did the same thing with the second section here, or the second div, which is the class of Learn Tech Podcast. We did the same thing. We just changed the position to 850. So this one was 400. So it's 400 pixels from the left of the page. This one's 850 pixels from the left. And then if you go to Learn Tech Blog, it's 1300 pixels from the left. So that's how we got it laid out like this. Okay, and I think it looks pretty nice. So I'll see you in the next video where we're going to build the footer section. I'll see you there.